Marinduque Representative Lord Allan Velasco's bid for the speakership gets a boost after 40 of his party mates signed a manifesto naming him their choice to lead the House of Representatives. 3 PDP-Laban lawmakers confirmed this to Rappler: Pampanga Representative Juan Pablo Bondoc, Surigao del Sur Representative Johnny Pimentel, and Oriental Mindoro Representative Salvador Liachon. The manifesto was signed during a meeting of PDP-Laban lawmakers Sunday night, June 23. Bondoc, Pimentel, and Liachon all attended this meeting. Among those who signed is Pampanga Representative Dong Gonzales, who was reportedly also eyeing the speakership. PDP-Laban remains the biggest bloc in the House with around 90 members. Velasco and his wife Wen are close friends of no less than President Rodrigo Duterte, who is expected to name his chosen candidate for Speaker by Friday, June 28. Foreign Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin defends his decision to cancel the courtesy diplomatic passports of former Filipino diplomats, saying he wants to prevent the impunity of other countries in rejecting Philippine-approved travel documents. This comes after the Department of Foreign Affairs, or DFA, on Saturday, June 22, said it will cancel all courtesy diplomatic passports issued to former Philippine foreign secretaries and ambassadors. The DFA made this decision after Hong Kong barred the entry of former Foreign Secretary Albert Del Rosario on Friday, June 21. Del Rosario suspects it is linked to the complaint that he and former Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales filed against Chinese President Xi Jinping before the International Criminal Court. In a statement, Del Rosario says, quote, "My diplomatic passport carries the seal of the Republic of the Philippines. To show disrespect for the passport bearer is to disrespect the Republic." Reacting to Del Rosario's statements, Locsin says the DFA's decision to cancel courtesy diplomatic passports is not illegal. Locsin also slams Vice President Leni Robredo for criticizing the cancellation of courtesy diplomatic passports, tweeting, quote, "Hey Boba, that is precisely why I have ordered the cancellation of all courtesy diplomatic passports because I refuse to single out Del Rosario." It's another change of tune by the Philippine government as Malacanang clarifies the terms of an upcoming joint investigation between the Philippines and China over the sinking of a Filipino boat near Recto Bank. Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo backtracks and says a third party will only come in if China and the Philippines disagree. Panelo and Foreign Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin earlier made categorical statements about the need for an independent third party. President Rodrigo Duterte earlier agreed to a joint Philippines-China investigation into the sinking of a Filipino fishing boat by a Chinese ship in Recto Bank in the West Philippine Sea. Locsin describes it on Twitter as a maritime inquiry with an independent third party like Brunei. The tri-party probe was called as an overt surrender of sovereignty by former Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno. Sereno says with the Philippines and China already echoing each other over accounts of the incident, a third party will just be used to deodorize the outcome and will reduce Philippines to just a mere participant in an investigation that should have been exclusively Filipino. Pump prices of petroleum products will rise for the second consecutive week after big-time rollbacks this June. Shell, Petrogas, Caltex, and Sea Oil will be slapping an additional 30 centavos per liter on gasoline and 55 centavos per liter on diesel effective Tuesday, June 25. Companies which carry kerosene will hike prices by 45 centavos per liter. Other companies are expected to follow the same rates. Year-to-date adjustments now stand at 3 pesos 70 centavos for gasoline, 2 pesos 75 centavos for diesel, and 1 peso and 10 centavos for kerosene. The adjustment comes as an economic slowdown and trade dispute looms in the international market. One Pacman representative, Mikee Romero, the stepson of the late actor Eddie Garcia, will file a bill seeking to safeguard the well-being of actors while on set. Romero says the first bill he will file once the 18th Congress opens on July 22 is a measure on occupational safety and health standards for actors, which will be named the Eddie Garcia Law in honor of his stepfather. Under Romero's bill, television and movie production sets would be required to have medical and safety procedures to follow in case of emergencies. Safety officers would also be mandated to be deployed during shoots. The bill would require all actors to have insurance coverage. Romero also seeks to set specific working hours for actors, around 8 to 12 hours only depending on their age. Garcia was hospitalized on June 8 after he tripped on a cable and fractured his cervical spine while taping for the upcoming GMA teleserye Rosang Agimat. He was in a coma until his death on June 20.